All right, we're back with some more Lorwyn Eclipsed play boosters. The most recent set, or maybe by the time this gets out there, it will be supplanted by one of the Universes Beyond things. Anyway, got your core, got your peddler, peel the ear do, chaos spewer, the scout, cavalry, burning curiosity, embrace, Bark of Duran, Showcase Kitkin, Puka's Eye, Bray of Clan Stout Arm, along with a Foraging Wickermaw and a Swamp, and a Kitkin token. That's it in this pack. And the deep dive here a little bit. You got your Kindred artifact. It went from tribal to Kindred. Merfolk. Instant to 1 or 2 target creatures each get +2/+1. The Spewer, you can pay 2 if you don't blight 2. He's 5/4 for 3, so if you got a useless 2/2 creature, you could put your blight on there and have fun. Yeah, it would cost 5 without blighting. Garblade Scout. Elf Scout lifelink when it enters mill 2 cards. Elf Warrior can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Target elf you control gets +2/+2 for 5. Burning Curiosity is a sorcery. You can blight 1. If it was blighted, then exile the top 3 cards instead, and you can play those cards provided you had the mana. Embrace sorcery, blight 1 or pay 3. Exile target creature. And artifact, draw a card, choose a color. Artifact becomes chosen color. Draw a card, activate only if there's 5 colors among permanents you control. Yeah. Suppose if you absolutely positively need a artifact on the ground. Kipkin Scout. Look for forest Kipkins and plains. Bark of Duran artifact. +0/+1 target equipped creature. It assigns damage according to its toughness instead of its. And Foraging Wickermaw, artifact creature, scarecrow. Foiling's crazy on this. Mana Dork. And of course, Bray of Clan Stout Arms, a giant warrior, 4/4 for 4. And you can pay 2, and another target creature you control gains flying and lifelink. So you got that going for you. Ah, yes. Kithkin and giants and elves and stuff. All right. Assistant, Shore Lurker, Stompling, Farrier, Glutton, Prankster again, Distractor, Changeling, Shimmer Creep. Yeah, yet again, I didn't bother to take a look to see. There's a couple of 20. There are a couple of $25 cards in this set still. So we got Emblaze Epiphany, Bogart Curse Crafter, Swamp, no. Yeah, and of course, you know, the usual Overgrown Tomb and things like that are all. You know, I think it's fetch lands. In those, you know, a couple bucks. But it's always fun. Blood Crypt. Grove Guide. Elf Druid. Wow. Kipkin again. But it's good. Yeah. I think as I said before, it's, you know, take a look at the cards that you get. If you open a couple of packs, things will eventually come to you that, you know, things that go together. But most people are going to run out and net deck anyway. So in that case, Vibrance, is that one of them? I don't know. And of course, these pennants and things like that are way fun. Boiling Swamp. You know, the heirloom patchwork banner. Patchwork banner. Choose ran into that on Arena. That guy was rocking some life gain and everything like that. It was just pretty hairy. Scuzzback Scrounger, and there's Oko in full art, the Lorwyn Liege. Encumbered Ridgery Forest, a lot of foilies in these 6. But yeah, game night bundle. What do you got? Bundles. You got the pre-made decks, which apparently fell short, but that's what they're for. You take a look to see what's going on in these pre-made decks, the dual decks, or whatever you want to call them, starter decks, and modify them to your heart's content. Glen Elendra Guardian, Spiral into Solitude. The weird bubbles on the side, the sparkly things means it's an enchantment, folks. Kipkin. Anyway, nothing crazy there. I don't know if Oko is going anywhere these days, but never can tell. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit like, subscribe. We'll see you the next time.